All right. Is that all right? Okay. Nobody there?
All right, we're going to get started. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to get started this morning. Welcome to the Russell County Commission meeting for Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. I want to call this meeting to order. First off, we're going to start by an invocation from Pastor Emeritus Grant Parker from Epworth Methodist Church. And then we're going to follow that with the Pledge of Allegiance. And we're going to have that led by myself. I believe we had the junior deputy program, but they may not be here yet. If they do show up, they will be leading our pledge. So if you will, please rise for the invocation and remain standing.
Mr. Chair, with your permission, I'd like to take just a moment of personal privilege to introduce to our fine commission, and I just want to tell you how much we appreciate you all, and I want to introduce you all to my successor. His name is Pastor Chris Herbert. He is with me this morning, and he's now the senior pastor at Epworth Methodist Church. He comes to us from North Alabama, up that way. And so I just wanted to introduce him to the group, and this is a fine group of folks. I think Gentry's AWL today, but anyway, Brother Pastor, but he's a member of our church as well.
I need to say this too.
Well, there he is on that end, though.
He's an Auburn man too.
Right.
That's one of the first we've had of those.
Well, if God won't hold it against you, we won't either.
Thank you for bringing up something very non-controversial. Okay. All right. Let us pray. We really need it now. Okay. Thank you very much. Well, God, we want to thank you so much for those who have gone before us. God, I thank you so much for this. Lord, for this group of fine individuals who are called and tasked and elected, chosen by the people to lead in these offices. God, I thank you that you've given them responsibility. God, we know that nobody serves without your design and desire and your permission, Lord. We know that all leaders, they're allowed there by you for one reason or another. And we thank you for each one of these folks, God, and for the fine job that they do. God, I want to claim a word over them today. A word that I heard my mother and my grandmother say so many times from Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. Father, I want to thank you so much that you, by your divine wisdom, have put these people in the position they are in. And God, I pray that you would guide them and direct them in every decision they make, every choice they make, so that whenever they take a vote, God, there might be an exercise in not trying to discern the will of the majority, but rather to discern the will of God. We ask this in the priceless, perfect, magnificent, marvelous, matchless name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, sir. You will please face the flag. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, our junior deputy program may have gotten hung up this morning. They were supposed to be here, so if they do come in, I will recognize them and as they come in with the sheriff's office. So if they make it in, we will. So we're going to start off with public comments. We have one, and I think we may have an additional one, but the first one is going to be Mr. Jace Marsh with the All-Stars. I think all of our little visitors are going to come to the microphone, and we've got one designated to speak today.
All right.
You pull that microphone down a little bit, man, if you need to.
Hey, my name is Jace Marsh. I play on the 9U All-Star team, and this past week we won the state title championship for the 9U division. We have a chance to play in the World Series at Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I am here asking for any donation, big or small, to help me and my team with expenses. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and we are all really excited about being able to go. We appreciate anything that is given and hope that you have a blessed day. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
How about applause? All right, guys, if y'all want to have a seat again, we're going to add something hopefully to the agenda in a minute that we can address that as we go forward. So the only other comment I wanted to bring, Leroy, since you're here and you brought that, do you want to mention the check that we have here from the Wiregrass for the project in Pittsview?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I can say successfully that we have paid for the lake that we're going to put in Pittsview. I've got another check on Friday from the Wiregrass for $5,000, so that should cover our lake. And then I also want to thank everyone that I mentioned about putting in for the grant, because a lot of guys have already put in for a grant again. Thank you.
Thank you, Leroy. So between the 15,000 and the 5, we've got that project taken care of. I know Commissioner Screws is happy, and we all are. So, all right. Moving on, as we start the meeting, if you will make sure your phone's on silent, we want to appreciate everyone that's here today. Tell you thank you for taking the time of your day for being here, and also welcome those that will be watching it both on our local cable channel, but also Facebook Live that were not able to make it today. But thank you for being part of this and being with us. In order to establish a quorum, we're going to call the roll. Ms. Wright?
All right. District 3, Costello.
Here.
District 4, Reed.
Here.
District 1, Lee.
Present.
District 2, Chambers.
Here.
District 5, Darty.
Here.
District 7, Screws. District 6, Corbett.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you, ma'am. We've established a quorum, and we also have our attorney, Ms. Hope Hicks, present with us today. Commissioners, as you know, on Monday night, we approved the agenda that you have before you. I would at this time entertain a motion to add project funds for the Phoenix City Youth Baseball to that agenda.
Make a motion for that.
Second. Motion by Commissioner Costello, seconded by Commissioner Reed. Is there a discussion or comments? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that is added to the agenda. We will put that under business, and I'm going to add that first in business since we have so many visitors here for that. All right, moving forward, we have the approval of the minutes for the June 11th, 2025 commission meeting. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second motion.
Motion by Commissioner Reed, seconded by Commissioner Darty. Any other discussion or comments? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That is approved. Thank you. We have a few items under proclamations, resolutions, and presentations. The first one is a proclamation for the Russell County Educator Appreciation Week. Ms. Wright, would you please read that proclamation?
Yes, sir. Whereas educators in Russell County play a vital role in shaping the future by inspiring, mentoring, and educating the next generation of leaders. And whereas teachers, faculties, and school staff often go above and beyond the call of duty, investing their own time and resources to ensure that students have the tools they need to succeed. And whereas the Russell County community, through the efforts of women in the NAACP and the Phoenix City Russell County NAACP branch, is hosting a Unity Ice Cream Social and School Supply Giveaway to show appreciation for our educators and to provide them with much-needed school supplies. And whereas acknowledging and honoring educators with a countywide proclamation is a meaningful way to express our gratitude and promote community unity. Now, therefore, we, the Russell County Commission, do hereby proclaim the week of June 29th as the Russell County Educator Appreciation Week. This proclamation is adopted and approved this 25th day of June 2025.
All right, thank you. I'll entertain a motion to approve the
So
proclamation.
move. Yeah, second.
Motion by Commissioner Lee, seconded by Commissioner Darty. Any other discussion or comments? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Is there anyone here to receive that today? All right, very good. I wasn't sure if you were here. All right, we'll give you this and.
Yeah, I think David sent that one to me. We don't usually take them on this side.
This is kind of odd that y'all Thank you for being here with us today, too. And we do value our educators so much in this community and county. Next up is the resolution for the Sales Tax Opt-in Act 2025-280. Ms. Wright.
Yes, sir. Commissioners, I'll be reading the resolution to continue the sales tax exemption for back to school as well as the severe weather preparedness, and also asking for a recommendation for the commissioner chair to sign this resolution. Whereas the state of Alabama has extended the severe weather preparedness sales tax holiday and back-to-school sales tax holiday from sales tax and use taxes pursuant of Alabama Code 402341 for the period commencing on September the 1st, 2025, and continuing through September 1st, 2028. And whereas this tax exemption is not applicable to county sales and use taxes unless provided by and approved by resolution of the county commission. And whereas the Russell County Commission hereby approves the provision of a tax exemption from the severe weather preparedness sales tax holiday and the back-to-school tax holiday from Russell County's sales and use taxes. And whereas by adopting this resolution, the Russell County Commission seeks to continue the tax exemption for the severe weather preparedness sales tax holiday and the back-to-school sales tax holiday from Russell County sales and use taxes. Therefore, be it resolved by the Russell County Commission that the County Commission pursuant to Alabama Code 402341 hereby continues the exemption of the severe weather preparedness sales tax holiday and the back-to-school sales tax holiday from Russell County sales and use taxes effective September the 1st, 2025, continuing through September the 1st, 2028. Be further resolved, this copy of the resolution number 2025.6.25 CM2 will be sent to the Alabama Department of Revenue in compliance with the Alabama Code 402341. Done under the seal of the County of Alabama, Russell County, Alabama, as affixed on this 25th day of June, 2025.
All right, you heard the recommendation to allow the chair to sign this resolution. Is there a
Motion
motion?
to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Costello. Is there
Second the motion.
That went everywhere. Commissioner Darty, seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That is approved. The next was the resolution Pink's tax, sales tax opt-in.
Yes, sir.
That's
The
right.
same with this resolution for the chair to be able to sign it after approval.
All right.
Whereas the state of Alabama has enacted legislation in Act 2025-304, providing a state sales and use tax exemption for the purchase of certain baby supplies, baby formula, maternity clothing, and menstrual hygiene products, and has allowed local governments to adopt exemptions for these items for the period commencing on September the 1st, 2025, and ending on August 31st, 2028. And whereas the tax exemption is not applicable to county sales and use taxes unless approved by resolution of the county commission, and whereas the Russell County Commission hereby adopts and approves the provision of a tax exemption for the purposes of certain baby supplies, baby formula, maternity clothes, menstrual hygiene products for the period commencing on September the 1st, 2025, and ending on August 31st, 2028. Therefore, be it resolved by the Russell County Commission that the Russell County Commission pursuant of Alabama Act 2025-304 hereby adopts and approves the exemption of the Russell County sales and use taxes for purchases of certain baby supplies, baby formula, maternity clothing, and menstrual hygiene products effective September the 1st, 2025, and continuing through August 31st, 2028. Be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be sent to the Alabama Department of Revenue, done under the seal of the County of Russell, Alabama, as affixed on this 25th day of June, 2025.
And this recommendation is for the chair to sign as well. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Darty. Is there- Seconded by Commissioner Costello. Any other discussion or comments? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that is passed, and I will get those signed after the meeting. We have no discussion items. Those were taken care of on Monday night, so we'll jump right into business items. The first one was the added item, project funds for the Phoenix City Youth Baseball. Commissioners, as you've heard from our visitors today, they have made a huge accomplishment and are now moving on to the next level, and it's going to cost them a lot of funds to do that. We have the ability to provide funds to the Phoenix City Youth Baseball League to for use for their trip and their expenses for that. We have done that in the past, and at this time, I will start the motion by requesting any commissioners that have project funds that are willing to donate to this start, and mine, I will start off with my remaining project funds at $1,000.
I've got a question.
Commissioner Lee.
All right, now this, you're going to you won the state, and you're going to the what? World Series. All right, is there anything after then? Okay.
No.
All right, well, I'll put in 1,000 also.
All right.
I'll do 500.
I'll do 100. Funds are very limited for me.
All right. All right, so where are we at?
That's 2,600
2,600.
plus you.
And I'll give 14.
All right. It's good to have that much left.
There for
So
the
that's
kids.
$4,000. All right. In fact, my math is right, and that was quick math, so.
Yeah.
All right,
He
so
went to
that
Russell.
is in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second motion.
Seconded by Commissioner Darty. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And good luck on the next step. So you do not have to wait. I know y'all are busy today. It's summer, right? So if y'all want to leave now, you can. That's why I put it in the front, so you didn't have to get bored through the rest of this meeting, so. Thank y'all for being here. I'll give them just a second to get out as they go.
Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
You too. Thank you. All right, we'll move on to the next one. And the first one there is the chair to sign off on the final settlement. Our Revenue Commissioner, Ms. Kirkland. If you'll please cut your mic on. Thank you.
Good morning, Commission. I was just requesting, I need to request the signature of the chair in order to send my final settlement to the state of Alabama before July 1.
And I have those in front of me. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Darty.
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Reed. Any other discussion or questions of Ms. Kirkland?
No, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that passed, and I'll have that signed. If you'll hang around after the meeting, I'll have it for you. Thank you. Next up is project money donation request for Uplift Foundation. Ms. Wright, you're going to cover that for Commissioner Screws?
Yes, sir. Commissioner Screws has requested to use $2,000 of his project funds for the Uplift Foundation.
All right,
I'd like to add to that also $275 of my project funds.
so that total is, what was your, how much was?
220.
That'd be 2270.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the amount. So, okay, 2275. All right, and that is in, can I get a motion for that?
Motion to approve?
Second
Motion
motion.
by Commissioner Reed, seconded by Commissioner Darty. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That is approved. Next up is the appointment to the Macon Russell Community Action Board. Ms. Wright?
Yes, sir. Commissioner Screws has requested to serve on this board on an open position.
We can't hear you.
Or is there a motion to appoint Commissioner
Commissioner
Screws?
Screws to this position as a board member of the Macon Russell Community Action Board.
Motion to approve.
Second.
And that motion is to appoint Commissioner Screws to
All right,
that
and
board.
who's on that now?
It was Commissioner Epps, and she
Okay,
retired
so
out.
it's
so-
all right for a commissioner to be on it. I know
was.
some of our boards, commissioners can't serve.
She's been on it for several years.
Okay,
so,
good.
yep.
That's fine.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right. That is approved. Next up is the rejection of the LED signs bid. Mr. Watson.
Good morning, Commissioners, Chairman. Maintenance is recommending to reject the bids, current bids for the LED signs for no qualified bidders. But also, I will be requesting the commission to take bids for 2 LED signs with maintenance taking over installation of the 2 LED signs, as we've already done the other prior 2 in the county about 2 years ago. So I request them, if so approved, on the deny, and then request for solicit the bid for 2 signs. We would run an ad back in the paper for the 2 signs starting 7/10/2025 through 7/24/2025. And then open bids at 10 a.m. here in the commission chambers on 8/1/2025, and then tentatively award the bids at the 8/13 commission meeting.
All right, you have a recommendation of the maintenance director. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve?
Second the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Reed, seconded by Commissioner Darty. Any discussion or comments?
Yeah.
Mr. Costello?
I got a question.
On Monday night, did we not say that you guys were gonna build the signs?
Yeah, we're assuming the contractor's role of the installation of the signs. So
They're
we
only-
just got to purchase the signs.
They're only bidding out this physical sign itself.
I got one question too.
Commissioner Darty?
Yeah, can you tell me, Leon, where the location of these two signs are? I kind of,
Yeah, the
Refresh my
location one will be at the Ladonia Sportsplex, and then location two will be at the Crawford Volunteer Fire Department.
Crawford Volunteer?
Yeah, 169 South.
I know where that.
And the only thing I would add is, LED signs.
He always calls them
Leon
LED,
calls
so-
it
He
lead,
calls them lead.
and I don't want the
Yeah.
public to say we're putting lead signs up. I
Well,
don't know.
there'll
That'd be heavy.
There'll be specifications on it, so whoever wants to bid on it, we'll send the specifications out because they do have to meet certain specifications. They have to be pre-programmed and installed on our current website. For, any of the notifications that the county want to send out will all be sent out at all 4 signs at one time.
You're just the only person that ever calls an LED sign lead, and that was what he was
Lead.
saying, so. All right, so we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that is approved. Thank you, Leon. Next is the carpet installation in the probate office. Again, Mr. Watson.
Yeah, a couple of prior meetings ago, we approved, the commission approved we're replacing the partition walls in the probate office records area. So after that, we have to remove some of that carpet in there for them to fasten down their walls. So maintenance will be having new carpet put back in the probate area behind the new installation of the walls. And that amount come back in at $28,770 from the Carpet Decorating Center in Phoenix City.
All right. So you do have that in the budget you mentioned in the
Yes,
maintenance
that'll
budget
come
as
out
well?
of our line, contract services, line 304.
Okay.
All right. Not sure that we need to, but we'll take it just for the minutes. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Darty. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Reed. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that is approved. Thank you. Next up, we have the gas tax lawsuit in the city of Hurtsboro, Ms. Wright.
Yes, sir. Commissioners, based on the figures that the finance director has presented to the county attorney, the county owes Hurtsboro $32,186.84. This includes $7,275.50 in interest. The recommendation is being made that we pay Hurtsboro $32,186.84 from the general fund.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Darty, seconded by Commissioner Reed. Any other discussion or comments?
Have we contacted Hurtsboro and had them go over the numbers as well?
We have not at this time, no, sir. This has been reviewed by the county attorney, who's reviewed it, as well as our finance director at this time.
Did we withhold those from Hurtsboro? Because my memory says to me, when we started this, we decided not to withhold it from Hurtsboro.
Yeah, we did. It was withheld from both.
Okay.
It was,
Yeah, we were supposed to hold it back in an
Yeah, that's
account
correct.
too.
Yeah.
Sean spent it though.
All right. Sean spent it.
Hey,
That's
Sean.
good. All right, I'll entertain we already got a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That is passed. Thank you. Ginger threw me off there a minute. Next up is the ACCA Legislative Committee nominee.
yes, sir. Commissioner, it's time to name a representative to the ACCA 2025-2026 ACCA Legislative Committee.
At this time, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to nominate our chairman, Chance Carter. He's been doing an outstanding job on the committee. I don't see no why we should take him out.
All right, so that's in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Lee. The only thing I will mention is I think Commissioner Darty has shown some interest, which I'm very happy that he has. I have been doing this for years, so he has agreed to tag team with it a little bit this year and learn the ropes and hopefully take this next year. So be
Thank you,
glad
thank
to
you.
let him do that and glad to help him with that process. So anybody that shows interest, I'm happy to help. So All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that is approved. You'll please communicate that to the ACCA. All right, next up under county engineer, the first one we have a request, a traffic study. Our county engineer, Sean Blakeney.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, Commissioners. Yes, I'll be requesting the approval of a traffic study for the following intersections. We're looking at Opelika Road at Stafford Cutrate Road, Cutrate Road at Allen Road at Price Road, Allen Road at Old Opelika Road, 280 at Phoenix Drive, and 280 at Price Road. I'll be requesting for Croy Engineering to be doing this in the amount of $26,260, and we have this in our budget.
You have the recommendation that, engineer?
Houston Matthews from Croy Engineering's in the back. If y'all have any questions, he'd be willing to answer.
All right, is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve?
Second the motion.
Second, make sure we start. Does anybody have any questions of Sean or from the engineering company that's doing this? Any questions for them? Thank you for making the trip down. Looks like this is going to be an easy one. We're going to get it approved, all right? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that is approved. Next up is awarding annual bids. Sean?
Yes, sir. We opened our bids here on June 18th, and I'll be recommending we award the following bids. 001-25 traffic stripe and marking to Ozark Striping, 002-25 liquid asphalt to Ergon Asphalt Emulsions, 004A-025 bituminous paving to East Alabama Paving, 006-25 corrugated steel pipe to split that bid between Gulf Atlantic Culvert Company and G&J Culvert Incorporated, our HDPE pipe to Thompson Supply, 007-25 our aggregate, split it between Columbus Quarry LLC and Martin Marietta, 008-25 concrete pipe to Alabama Pipe and Supply Company. And the bids, we had no bids. I'll be coming back at the next commission meeting to ask to rebid.
All right, you have the recommendation of the county engineer. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Reed. Any other discussion or comments? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That is approved. Next one is the request for budget transfer. Sean?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be requesting to increase line item 232, our repair and maintenance construction equipment, by $15,000 and decreasing line item 304, contract services, by $15,000. And this is in lieu of, we've had a couple incidents with grass tractors this year that's cost us several $1,000s. We turned one over that cost us about 10.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Darty. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Reed. Any other discussion or comments? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right. Anything else, Sean?
Just wanted to update everybody with the rain we've had lately and this year. I looked at it yesterday. We were averaging almost 3 days a week rain this whole year. And when looking at the 14-day forecast, it ain't getting any better. We are still blading dirt roads and we are cutting grass, but it's slower because of the rain and the wetness. So if anybody has any issues, they need to, our work order procedure is call our office at 334-855-0209, and we will go out and look at it and get what we can when it's dry enough. But unfortunately with the rain, we are put back on projects and everything this year. We ain't started dirt road paving and all of our special projects we're behind on. So just give us time and hopefully it'll dry up and we can get to work.
Well, for years, we were in a drought, so farmers don't want to hear you say, unfortunately, it's been raining.
Hey, I don't know. You can get too much rain if you're a farmer.
But it's been nice. So.
Do we have new blades or something on our cutters? Because they sure doing a good job on the ones they are cutting.
Well, we're keeping them serviced good this year because we only cut them about 1-2 days a week because it's raining 2 days a week.
So because I noticed it's cut almost like a lawnmower.
Well, just for example, we went out last week to the field and seal to start maybe getting the dirt for the pickleball courts, and our truck started sinking 6-8 inches, and that's just a flat, dry field. So even though it might not rain a day, the water table is so up there right now that everything's sinking.
All right. Well, thank you for that report.
It's of interest.
It very is. We get calls every day, I promise you, so thanks for that. Next up under sanitation, we have the dumpster change for non-payment for commercial accounts. Our Director Smith.
Yes, good morning, Commission and Chairman. The dumpster change for non-payment of commercial accounts, what that is exactly, let me elaborate on it just a little bit. It's where we've exhausted all the means we have to collect, and in 90 days, if they don't come in and pay or whatever, We go out and actually pull the dumpster back to sanitation department. Usually within 48 hours, 90% of them come in and pay in full. Then we have to turn around and take the dumpster back out to the location. For the last 10 years, that's been $50 fee to do that, and we're wanting to increase that to $200 and asking for your approval. We've run it in front of the board, and they have approved it already. Now I just need y'all's approval on it.
Motion to approve.
Second the motion.
All right, motion by Commissioner.
Did you say 200?
Second by
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Darty.
And what can they go get a dumpster from another company for?
Not sure of their rates. Now, when I did this wasn't a fictitious number. I did sit down and try to figure it, but I did do it under worst-case scenario because there's dumpsters all over the county from 280 to Bowden Road. It wouldn't be the same for everybody, but that's just to cover us in whatever we do. And like I said, we never want to use this tool if we don't have to. We've already exhausted every other means to get paid up till then.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion or comments?
I just didn't want to lose customers because I
Yep.
know it's a kind of a cutthroat business.
And I'm sure you're going to communicate with with them before they get to that point so that
Right,
they understand
that
it.
was
So-
gonna be
This is pretty much to cover the cost, but it's also a deterrent also that we can use, when we get to that point, we can explain to them what's fixing to happen, and maybe that'll speed up the process.
Randy, how long does this normally take? Meaning after they haven't paid by the first of the month, how long would it be theoretically before you pick that dumpster up?
I try to work with them up to 90 days.
Okay.
It's not just a quick thing.
Very good. Thank you again for everything you're doing, Randy. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right. Next up is a budget transfer. I think you have two. We'll put it into one motion.
I do. First up is I'm trying to transfer $2,000 from line 307, which is professional services, to line 253, which is advertisement. The next would be a $10,000 transfer from line 304, which is contracted services, to line 223, which is copy machine rental.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Darty. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Reed. Discussion, did you state the first amount? I didn't know. if you-
2,000 on the
Okay,
first one.
thank you. I just wasn't sure that you stated it. All right, any other discussion or questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that is approved. Thank you, Randy. Anything else?
That's it.
Thank you, sir.
That's it.
Appreciate you. Next up under the administrator, do you have anything else, Ms. Wright? All right, thank you. We didn't have nothing under Coronavirus Act, thank goodness, and let's continue it that way. Madam Attorney, do you have anything for us today?
I just wanted to let the commission know that I have reviewed the proposed subdivision guidelines from the Planning Commission, and I've communicated my concerns and questions back to Ms. Wright for her to get back to the Planning Commission.
Thank you for doing that. That was a good presentation on Monday night, and we'll get with the commissioners that weren't here as well, so they can get that as well. So any other thing, anything else, Madam Attorney? All right, under commissioners' discussion, commissioners, I have a couple, or three, that I'll get started with, if it's okay. The first one is I want to congratulate our administrator, Ms. Shanda Wright. She has received her certification from the Association of City County Managers of Alabama, and just recently, and that's a huge step in the right direction for our county. So if y'all will, please give her a round of applause.
Did you bring that with you?
She
So we
actually
could take
does
pictures?
have it now with
Yeah,
her,
so we
so-
can take pictures. and-
She
It was
didn't have it
requested,
5
and I
minutes
didn't have
ago,
it
but
5
she
minutes
has it
ago.
now,
Yes,
so.
that's
And we will take photo with, for that. Thank you, and congratulations. Next one, I was notified after the work session Monday that Commissioner Darty has completed his basic county commissioner training, and so that, again, congratulations, Commissioner, on that as well. So. And then I had the opportunity to go down to Mobile to a lunch to watch David Martin, our EMA director, take the president of the Alabama Association of Emergency Managers. So congratulations on that as well, David. All right. Those are three positive things for the county. So I wanted to make sure we had those and that you were familiar and recognize those. So does anyone else have anything today under commissioner discussion? All right. So we'll move right into announcements. First one is Independence Day holiday. County buildings will be closed on July 4th, obviously. I do want to piggyback off of those with two events that are going on here locally. The first one is Phoenix City's having their 4th of July celebration here at the Phoenix City Amphitheater. Gates open at 4 p.m. on that day. But also the Independence Day celebration on the 28th at Fort Benning. That is hosted by MWR, which is, instrumental in making the life better for our soldiers locally and their families. That on the 28th, the gates open at 4 p.m., and there is a 10 p.m. fireworks show with the band, and that is sponsored by Russell County. So we hope that you get an opportunity to go out there and show them, obviously the appreciation that we have for them as well, and hopefully our sponsorship will do that as well. So next, under Community Conversations Vision Forward, we have the next one is set for Thursday, July 10th at the Russell County Courthouse, the old Russell County Courthouse in Seal. That one starts at 5:30 and lasts till 7:30 or until we're done. Hope all the commissioners can be there, and hope we have a good crowd from the public there. We've been putting it all over social media everywhere we can to get it there. The one after that, which will be the final one that we have scheduled, is in Fort Mitchell, and that one's on July 31st from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30. And obviously, all of these times are Eastern time for those that live deep down in the county. So sometimes they go on Central time. So these will be Eastern time. Next, we have the Alabama Back to School Sales Tax Holiday, Friday, July 18th through Sunday, July 20th. So make sure you take advantage of that. And then Crawford Market Days every third Saturday through November. So this one will be Saturday, July 19th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time at the Crawford Walking Trail, Crawford Square on Highway 80. Any other announcements that we've missed? All right, great meeting. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Motion by Commissioner Lee, seconded by Commissioner Darty. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, we are adjourned. Thank you.